It's incredible how some people just have incredible talents. Look at this song here. How many years has this song been playing? Incredible, right? Incredible. Yeah, so last night kind of bury a lot of conversations in further in because so a lot of people listen to this that are close to my daughter. But last night I could really, for the first time, really feel that separation. And like I say, this video is so far in, I don't know how far in some people will watch this video. And they just kind of separate themselves because there's just too much yabba dabba do and they skate through. But for the real listeners, for me, I got to be careful because I don't want my daughter to feel like she's done something bad. But I can really feel this. Like last night, I just felt the total separation of my daughter. It really is now married. And she's very happy, and she has a totally different environment. She went from a very sheltered life, meaning no siblings, all of her entertainment and fun time with her father, and primarily with her father, and being at home most of all the time, to now she's being exposed to a family that's very big. So she's now involved with a very, very big family. So when there's gatherings, they get together, they do things. I mean, it's huge. It's a whole different ballgame. But I'm glad because I've always been concerned for Julia that as she gets older in life, she's not going to have anybody around her. And I've always been kind of worried about that. And I talked about that yesterday. But the point is, last night when she came home, I could definitely feel, she even admitted it, she was already homesick from being away from her husband and the family, and they have a very nice setup. So that once again, this isn't me wanting to be crying on your shoulder or taking the conversation the wrong way. The conversation for me as a father is, for the first time in my life, I felt a true separation of my daughter. It truly has moved on, and I don't think she'll be back home much. I just don't. And that isn't a narrative being pushed by her husband. It's just more that she's opening her eyes up and seeing she can have a different life. And so I just don't think that her coming back and hanging out at the house for 2, 3, 4 days or a week at a time, I don't think that's going to happen. I really think that for the most part, she's gone. Even the point that she was thinking about taking the Colorado back down. I said, well, the tags are expiring end of this month. I know you're traveling at the end of the month. I said, so if you leave today, you're going to have to come back up again like next Thursday or Friday to bring back this truck. So you can take the race truck and keep it down there for a while. So I said, she likes the race truck. That's the reality. This is more practical for going around and doing things. But the whole point is, she's like, oh yeah. I said, so I just can't see you being back next week at this time. And eating a meal, it just wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same. So she definitely, I'd have to honestly say, but here's the thing, I'm glad, can't emphasize enough, I would be heartbroken to know my daughter got married and she is unhappy, that she feels like she made a big mistake. I'd be heartbroken. But at the same time, for me as a father, I now really feel more than ever in my life that she's definitely has moved on. And that's what I'm saying on my channel. I just don't think you're going to see much more of her. You're just not going to see her. I just really think that's it. It's over.
Thank you for your purchase.
So that's so cool how this recognizes my vehicle and then it lets me in to get my car washed. All automated. They updated this facility from the previous owners, and they did a really good job on making it more automated and more user-friendly, but I don't know, it's debatable if it's as good quality of what it used to be. I don't think it is. These guys stay on top of it as good as the last guys did. I don't think they do as good a job, but they do okay. But it works for me. So yeah, so anyways, as far as my daughter, like I say, this is kind of buried into this very lengthy video I'm making today. Versus if I just kind of made this video solely it would get a lot more attention. And once again, I don't really want, in so many ways, that's what my daughter kind of called me out on, is, she just feels like the, just too much information. And the people of her age are kind of watching this, and so I think she feels embarrassed. And that's why I'm just really trying to bring it to an end, where you're just not going to hear a lot about the Ice Girl. But I know people will reach out my channel over time that don't watch my channel in any great length, wondering what happened to her. I'm like, well, she moved on. That's what she did. That's what it is. I do appreciate my long-term subscribers, really pushing, like, just keep on talking, man. Just keep on pushing your content. Who cares? And I love how Charles right there with me. It's like, what a joke, man. How the government can just come rip you apart on taxes, but us taxpayers can't do shit for the non-management of taxpayers' monies, and just beyond abuse. Think about you as a contractor. You collect $100,000 out of somebody to build a house or build an addition, whatever it is. Think about if you got paid up $100,000 upfront money, whatever it is, and then you don't do shit for these people. Do you think that you're not going to be chased around and hauled into court for those actions? Not saying that you can't get away with it, but do you think you're just going to be, since you like, oh, haha, see you later, no consequences for me? Yeah, right. It doesn't work that way in real life. But the federal government's position is, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to extract money out of the federal government? You're not. You can't. You see how Elon Musk has been tarnished. You see how the radical people that love the corruption of the government have reversed everything to make Elon Musk look like he's the problem. And that's why you'll get nowhere fighting the federal government, because there's too many people entrenched and deep in the swamp that enrich themselves off the corruption that'll just make sure that you pay dearly, and they'll screw you over like you can't believe. All right, here with Carl. Another day, me just making videos. Even for me, I'm surprised. I can keep the conversation possibly entertaining and worthwhile listening, if you know what I mean. Interesting. How the hell did that happen? They squirt the windshield. Make sure your automatic windshield wipers aren't on, so it doesn't rip your windshield wipers off your. What's interesting is the last people who owned this, they didn't do that. I don't remember them doing that. The young man loves this truck. Young guy here, he's been checking this truck out. He likes it. He was smart. He looked at the bed of the truck. I imagine anybody comes through here next time with the garbage cans back in the truck, he's like, no, man, no, you can't do that. But the thing is, an automated system, though, through this gate, nobody inspects the vehicle, so you just pull up. So by the time you get in this tunnel, the guy's going to be looking at your truck going, hey. So I guess he just pulls stuff out and you have to come back around and get on the other side of the building, I guess. This saves a lot of time, man. I know some people are like, oh, why would you do that? You should hand wash your truck. Yeah, right. I've done that so many years. And I still do clean some cars here and there, but man, it's just too much work, everybody. Brian loves the Blazer, electric Blazer. So I told him, I said, hey, man, how do you like driving an electric Blazer? He's like, oh, I love it. I'm like, really? I'm like, that's good. We're going to switch you out to the electric Blazer now. The F-150 Lightning truck has over 20,000 miles on it. It needs to be taken down to the dealership and have a major service done on it. But the good news is, he's like, man, that Blazer is so much fun. It is. It's fast. It's a cool car. There's just so many things I did, everybody, that I've committed to. Never realizing that poof. I mean, poof. I'm telling you straight up, I thought for sure I'd have another 3 to 4 years of high school hanging around. Wow. I mean, I know she's eventually going to move on. I would have guessed conservative, 22 or 23 years old. That'd be 2 years, 3 years. Wow. What love does to you, right, everybody? The power of love. It'll do things to you, that's for damn sure. We've all been through it. Right now, just when anything in my bed would fly out. Relax and go. I wish they had an exit. If they had an exit right here, I'd just keep on going. I wouldn't worry about them wiping down the car or doing the tires. It's too bad. If I owned this place, I would have tried to definitely made it so you have an exit around this right here. And just give people the option just to drive out. And they could have done it if they really thought it through. All right. Truck's all nice and cleaned up, spruced up. So now, if they're talking about putting a warranty claim on those tires, I did talk to dealership, and I am good friends with them, and they know who I am. They don't try to abuse things. So what they said is that I would have to go through the tire manufacturer claim. They don't handle that. And Mandy, who's one of the service writers there, has been doing it for like 20 plus years. She's like, it's very difficult, and they're going to prorate them. And so she was just like, it's very challenging to get that done. So, but if you try to scrimp and save every cent you can definitely try it. But she said you're going to have to show service records, rotation, tire pressures. You're going to have proof of all this and that. And then at the end of the day, if they say it was a warranty issue, they're going to prorate it in the miles to the tire, and it's an extra $100, $200. So to me, it's like it ain't worth it. I'll pass. I mean, for the record, here we go. I didn't know that. They got a drive-through. They have a drive-through teller here, so I'm going to do that. Yeah. So, anyways, for the record, we can buy the tires, but I'm just telling the wife, it's like, here's the thing. You can drive the Grand Wagoneer for a while, and, whatever. You can drive this. You can drive whatever you want in reality. So that's kind of where it's at, really. This guy here, good job, buddy. You got a stop sign there. Duh. And there's a whole nother future, probably townhouse or apartments, condos, whatever. Doesn't end. Hey, that person just didn't do a very nice thing. This guy's getting screwed every which way he can, everybody. Come on there, young lady. Don't hit me. It's pretty incredible how just so many few years ago, I'd be driving up here to get the kid from high school. I mean, I kind of feel for the parents today, because high school now, well, I think Julie used to get out like at 4 o'clock. I think. They don't get out of school now till like 5 o'clock. So, I'm just trying to remember that. But that's the high school. Back when they first built it, you could see right over through all those trees. And then I used to pick her up here at the middle school. Now, the high school, by 11th grade, we had COVID, so it was 12th grade where she drove to school, because she then had her driver's license. But this is here, the elementary or the middle school that she used to go to. So I had I actually had 4 different schools I used to pick her up school from. First was Trinity Christian School back when she was in 1st grade through 3rd grade. Then we yanked her out of that and put her up here at the elementary school up near our house. So that was the second school I'd go pick her up to. Then this is the third, was the middle school. Then the fourth was the high school. But here we are. I even plugged in my Waze to see which way was the better way to go. I should have gone the other way, the back way, just to avoid this damn stop and go crap. And it's not even really that late in the day, and already the road's already getting all locked down. It's Friday. Is anybody home? Yep, the kid is gone. Race truck's gone, everybody. The race truck is gone. So here we are, back at the compound. Open sesame. Yep. Moved here in 1991. It was just a wife and me, different wife. But pretty incredible. That's kind of back to where it is, everybody. And that's something, how the world changes right in front of your eyes as we all grow up. Amazing. I'm not carrying any groceries into the house. That is truly amazing. Look at the grass. I cut it on Monday. So the grass, I mean, realistically, I should cut the grass. If you want to stay on top of the grass. Yeah, I got nothing to do, everybody. Got nothing to do. Let's see if the doggies want to come out. And it'd be very interesting to see how Gypsy is handling knowing Prince is gone. So how these guys, which little Ginger, so the wife's like, better be careful. This little Ginger baby's gonna get jealous of Gypsy. All right, little babies. I think I'm gonna get myself a banana. You know, a banana is a good thing for you, everybody. Keeps that potassium level going, and if I can get this sticker off this thing, I'd be probably a little better off, wouldn't I? There we go. What's it with Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise seems to be all over social media lately. Anybody noticing that? It's like his new movie. That guy's crazy. I give that guy credit, man. He's done incredibly well. Made a lot of money, but the money ain't it, everybody. Him continue to prove himself. He can take it another level higher. What I figured out here in Colorado is this. Willow, you're not too smart. I just lift my leg up and I slide in. That is so much easier. Forget this crawling in and out. Sick of that. So, all right, let's go check on the Gypsy girl. Let's kind of see how she is. Let's see how she kind of responds, because this will be the first time for Gypsy she's been separated from Prince since she was born. So it'll be very interesting. They just walking your way, who cares? But this will be the first time that she's been separated from Prince per se, besides last night. Last night was the first time she wasn't sleeping with Prince. So I wonder how that all will play out, being that, you know, once again, she's always had a Prince by her side. So I really do want to kind of keep an eye on her, just because of the fact that I don't need to run away. That'll be a fiasco. So let's go check on her. And let's see how she does, everybody. Oh my goodness gracious. There's, I'm down to 3 in the barn. Yeah, so definitely, I mean, in so many ways, if Prince and Gypsy both would have gone away, definitely a lot less on my plate. But at the same time, I'm not going to just give up. I'm not going to just sacrifice Gypsy. So she's got to stay with me. And that's the way we'll make it. Yeah, and she's so cute. She is such a damn good dog. I mean, so in so many ways, it was, for me, like, you know, I hate to see her go because she's such a cool dog. This is interesting. So the kid doesn't know how to do the routine. What the hell? I don't get that at all. So this isn't right. So I guess the kid finally figured it out. I gotta move that pump. So now, here they come. Alright, so now Prince would always jump. Prince is bad about jumping up. And so, nope, stay down, 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 down. Don't jump all over me. No jumping. Good girl, she's good. Jump, no jump. Good boy. So she seems to be Gypsy, right? Let's see if we can get this back here. Down, 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 down. All right, so the dogs are being the dogs, right? So Gypsy seems to be pretty content, and that's a good thing. Nope, down, 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 down. Don't jump up on Daddy. No jumping. These guys have paws that just scratch the hell out of you. So had to beat Brian back in today. And so here we are back in the shop, everybody. Did they pee or poop anymore? I hope not. Okay, so Gypsy seems to be getting along with the other guys really well. So that's encouraging. So now my debate is whether I'm cutting grass or power washing. That's kind of where it's at. What do I do, right? Yeah, who the hell wants to do anything? So, who took my... This sucks. So what's happened? So for the... Oh, here it is. It's going to say something's changed, but it hasn't. So incredible. The Camaro. I mean, I know people are like, man, you just keep on talking about it. But, you know, you got to remember, these are a lot of things that I did based on my kid. You know, it's like the Camaro Z28. My kid begged to get a Camaro, not a Z28. She begged to get this generation Camaro for years. She begged me to get a manual transmission Dodge Challenger for years. You know, so there's so many things that are sitting around here that had a huge influence of my daughter being part of it, just to share the fun. And now, I mean, she truly is not, this is not the lifestyle that she is going to be in anymore. But I get it, you know, material things don't really make you happy. I mean, the reality is, material things at the end of the day, those aren't going to make you per se happy. So she has more happiness of, you know, what's right. So not harping, not being critical. I'm just sharing on my ongoing conversations of the separation from my daughter. And I would really have to say the odds are that this will probably be sold. So, I mean, I'd have to say that's going away. The CB 1000R, that's a badass bike. I don't know. I mean, it's early, everybody. If I'm really smart, well, I'll definitely give it 2 or 3 months just to kind of see where the kid is on the mind. And if she really is still really on that, then I'll just like, okay, it's time to cross the bridge. And because here's the thing, everybody, once I sell these things, I'm not getting them back. So, you know, so it's not like, oh, so what? Sell the stuff. Yeah, but what you may not realize is once I sell it, I don't qualify to buy it back. So it's over. So let's just say the worst case scenario of my daughter's life, if I sell a bunch of stuff down the road, and it isn't, I mean, it doesn't matter, but then it comes to, oh, I want something back, I'd be like, it isn't going to be under me. It's not going to be, you know, it won't be. You're going to have to figure out how you can buy it back. I can't buy it back. I'm over. So that's what I say. When I say cross the bridge, once I say, okay, this stuff starts all going away, it's over. Never again. It's done. It's gone for good. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. It is really hot and humid out. Probably a thunderstorm this afternoon. But I think I'm going to be on the lawnmower. This will be the 3rd time within 8 days of me cutting grass, if I don't push it till tomorrow. And let's see how the pool feels. It's a little chilly, but on a hot day like today, it'd be good for me. Okay, so now here I'm talking to you guys. I don't even know, I totally didn't even pay attention to, and there's that damn deer. There go the deer. Look, so now here we go. Oh, good. Stay here. Stay here, pups. Stay here. No. That deer made it look easy to jump over that fence, didn't it? Stay here, babies. Come on back. Come on back. No. Nope. So now, like, the fence goes down. Brian, it'll come down to Brian. Brian would be more than, Brian would help me. He's the type of guy that I've taken good care of, and so I can promise you, if I ever say, hey, Brian, need you to come over and help me out, do some projects, he would be here. Come on, let's go. Come on, Gypsy. Come on, baby. Come on, girl. Come on, baby. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, so see, she right now is very much with the pack, and she's not even looking for prints. And that's something. So it'll be interesting to see, does she really miss the Princey boy? Some of my grass here is taken off, but at the same time, it's not. We got a lot of thistle, whatever weed that is. So, come here, puppies. All right. I like to talk a lot. You notice that, everybody? I do. Oh, I forgot about I've got my treatment for the pond, but there's no way. If I treat that pond, the dogs have to stay locked up for a while. If I need to do that, tomorrow, only downside is tomorrow we have to revolve half the day around going to the damn DMV to get a stupid-ass real ID. What a joke. Party's like, I don't even want to go. What a joke. I'll be amazed if my 2 o'clock appointment is I walk in and they take me right away. I'll be amazed. And I'm going to tell my wife tomorrow, if we walk in and the 2 o'clock appointment is, you're going to sit around for 2-3 hours? I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. Like, forget this. No way. Come on back, Gypsy. All right, I'll shut up for a while.